Game number dos. Yoshi, random gods. Here we go. Hopefully we get a good one. First game was actually really fun. Didn't go my way, but we'll try game number 2. Oranos, Kronos on Alfheim. Okay. So what I did then, just in case you guys are wondering, is I looked at the mini map and I saw 3 lots of that kind of food color. That means that I know that on Alfheim I have a hunt spawn. So I didn't have to search around my map to see if I needed to build an economic guild or not. Okay, so we are against Kronos. So things you have to be worried about with Kronos is early deconstruction on your mana in order to snipe a villager. So you can't use this. We do have mithril horseshoes, but it's kind of useless in this matchup, unfortunately. I think I'll save that. I think I'll save that straggler tree here just in case, and we'll come over here. Here we go. 2 villages. We got the deer in a very, very nice location. He did go for hunting dogs. You can tell because his score is exactly the same as mine. And looks like I've got maybe slightly more resources than him. Maybe he's very close. So nothing out of the ordinary here. He might be trying to go up for a 4-minute advance time with this amount of food in your base, but I don't know if it's possible. Food might be just a little bit too far away from your town center to make that worth. So a big advantage of Oranos in this matchup is obviously the Terma, and that because you have the extra speed. And then it is Tartarian Gate. So we'll try and get the advantage there if we can. Oh my. I thought I built this house. In my mind, I placed this house down. Obviously, in reality, that didn't happen. But in my mind, I placed it down. That's super embarrassing. Atlantean is a hard civilization. Okay, so we've got gold here. Gold here in some nice locations. He knows I'm here. So the actual answer to dealing with this, given he's not going for a fast advance. We just bring our oracles back and we can valor to defend ourselves, and we also get a citizen from it. So he gets focus, but on verbally, focus doesn't really help in the 1v1. Helps a little bit with the micro. Maybe he forgot a house as well. Or he's trying to advance here. No. Try and get to the next stage. The only problem is I'm going to be advancing after him, which is fine, but bad. Go here. Here. House. I don't particularly want all of my dudes over here. Let's just put these over here, just outside of the line of sight of this. See if we can scout around for a temple. There it is. So we'll just bring everything back here. I might even just garrison them into my thing. So I know what I'm doing. No problems. He's tried to get a timing, but I've actually put him off by advancing too late. Should be fine.
Burek, Hedros, Burek, Yuji,
There's a lot of those bad boys, don't you?
Skopos.
Burek, Yuji, Hedros, Yuji, Hedros,
Hedros.
Hedros, Skopos, Yuji, Hedros,
Skopos. Schlost.
Skopos, Hedros, Diat.
Skopos.
Hedros, Hedros, Goliath. Hedros,
Burek, Burek, Yuji,
Porofras.
Schlost.
Yuji, Burek,
Skopos. Schlost. Schwest.
Skopos,
Skopos. Schlost.
Skopos,
Burek, Yuji, Burek,
Skopos, 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 Porofras.
Yuji,
Stiles Moke.
Burek, Yuji, Burek,
Osto.
Skopos, Osto,
Skopos, Stiles Moke.
Burek,
Porofras.
Skopos,
Skopos.
Skopos,
Yuji,
Skopos, Skopos,
Yuji, Burek,
Hedros. Skopos.
Skopos, Osto,
Skopos, Skopos,
Too much micro for me.
Yuji,
Yuji,
Hedros, Osto,
Skopos. Schlost. Skopos.
Mak,
Skopos. Osto.
Burek, Mak, Yuji, Burek,
Skopos, Porofras. Stiles Moke. Porofras.
Yuji,
Stiles Moke.
Yuji,
Porofras.
Burek, Yuji,
Skopos, Porofras. Stiles Moke.
Yuji, Burek, Yuji,
Schloss.
Yuji,
Schloss.
Yuji,
Skopos,
Yuji,
Skopos, Porofras. Stiles Moke.
Burek,
Stiles Moke. Porofras.
Okay.
Schloss. Schloss.
Burek. Osto.
Skopos, Schloss. Porofras.
Yuji,
Porofras.
Burek,
Schloss.
Yuji,
Schloss.
Yuji,
Porofras.
Skopos, Yuji,
Skopos, Schloss.
Burek, Yuji,
Skopos,
Yuji, Burek, Yuji,
Skopos, Schloss.
Burek,
Schloss.
Yuji. Hedros. Mak. Yuji.
Burek, Yuji, Burek, Yuji,
Schloss.
Yuji,
Schloss. Skopos, Schloss. Skopos,
Yuji,
Porofras. Skopos,
Burek,
Stiles Moke. Porofras.
Burek, Yuji,
Porofras.
Yuji,
Stiles Moke. Skopos,
Yuji,
Skopos,
Burek,
I hate Atlantean wars. Atlantean wars are the worst.
Skopos,
Yuji,
Skopos,
Yuji,
Skopos,
I'm so like dead lost here.
Skopos,
Burek, Yuji, Burek, Yuji,
Yuji.
Burek, Yuji,
Skopos,
Yuji,
Porofras. Stiles Moke. Skopos,
Yuji, Burek, Yuji,
Skopos, Schloss.
Yuji.
Yuji,
Schloss. Porofras.
Burek,
Skopos, Schloss.
Burek, Yuji, Mos, Burek,
Skopos,
Yuji,
Skopos, Schloss.
Yuji,
Skopos,
Yuji,
Schloss.
Yuji, Burek. Skopos. Yuji. Yuji. Burek. Burek. Yuji. Ma. Skopos. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Yuji. Burek. Burek.
Stille smoke.
Burek. Burek. Ma. Yuji. Yuji. Ma. Yuji. Yuji. Burek. Yuji. Ma. Yuji. Ma. Yuji. Ma.
E poro fras.
Yuji. Burek. Ma. Burek.
Herr Joe's. Yuji. Yuji.
Stille smoke. E poro fras.
Burek. Ma. Yuji. Skopos. Ma. Yuji.
E poro
Burek.
fras.
Ma. Skopos. Yuji. Skopos. Burek. Ma. Yuji. Ma. Burek. Ma. Skopos. Yuji. Ma. Skopos.
E poro fras. E poro fras.
Skopos. Ma. Yuji.
E poro fras.
Yuji. Skopos. Burek. Skopos. Ma. Yuji. Ma. Yuji.
Burek. Also, most item.
Skopos. Burek. Skopos.
I have a shockwave here. That's why I want to fight.
Burek. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji.
E
Skopos.
poro fras.
Skopos. Ma.
Stille smoke. Stille smoke.
Yuji.
E poro fras. E poro fras.
Burek. Yuji. Skopos.
Yuji.
Herr Joe's. Must. Dion.
Skopos. Burek. Skopos. Skopos. Yuji.
E poro fras.
Skopos. Burek.
E poro fras.
Burek. Yuji.
Stille
Skopos.
smoke.
Ma. Yuji. Eschloss.
Skopos. Burek. Eschloss. Yuji. Yuji. Ma. Yuji. Eschloss.
E poro fras. Stille smoke.
Burek. Yuji. Burek. Yuji. Ma.
Stille smoke.
Burek. Yuji. Skopos. Ma. Yuji.
Stille
Skopos.
smoke.
Yuji. Ma. Eschloss. Yuji. Burek.
Stille
Skopos.
smoke. Stille smoke.
Yuji. Skopos. Burek. Ma. Yuji. Ma. Eschloss. Skopos. Yuji. Burek.
E poro fras.
Ma. Burek. Skopos. Yuji. Burek. Ma. Skopos. Ma. Eschloss.
Okay.
Yuji. Ma. Eschloss.
We knew that was coming.
Burek.
Well, I did click up in time.
Osto. Ma.
Skopos. Intum.
Skopos. Vajen.
Skopos. Yuji. Ma. Eschloss. Yuji. Ma. Eschloss.
I can still probably turn and fight, to be honest. Like, as long as he doesn't get heavy in the middle of this fight.
Stille smoke. Stille smoke. E poro fras.
Okay, he gets heavy.
Yuji.
I'm gonna take the fight, though, with the big shockwave.
Yuji. Mak.
Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Skopos.
Nice. Now we can maybe return fire here.
Yuji. Yuji.
Skopos. Ma. Eschloss. Skopos.
Hit this gold mine as best as we can.
Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Ma. Yuji. Eschloss. Ma. Eschloss. Burek. Ma. Eschloss. Eschloss. Yuji. Ma. Eschloss. Ma. Yuji. Ma. Skopos. Ma.
I'll just drag that satyr in here.
Skopos. Most item.
Yuji.
E poro
I
fras.
win that fight.
Burek. Ma. Yuji. Eschloss. Eschloss. Skopos.
Burek. Yuji.
Burek.
Skopos. Skopos. Burek. Ma.
Right, that's the pause that he was talking about. Five minutes for laundry. Okay. I don't feel like I'm gonna be able to get to.
Eschloss.
Get that. That'll even things out. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to the mythic age here. In fact, it looks like he's advancing to the mythic age, if I had to guess, but he might not be. I might have gotten a heap of value out of that shockwave and chaos. I doubt it, but I might have. He might be going for a second town center. So I'll check that out. Try and slow that down as much as possible. He's not going for this one. So I was over there already. And yeah. Why do pros, after using Frost, smack the frozen army for an entire duration rather than smacking a TC or a gold mine? So you're still doing 1 DPS per second on all of those units with no return damage being done to you. So the idea is that you soften the army up such that you have such an overwhelming advantage when the frost ends that you just kill everything. If that makes sense. Taking his washing down the river to beat it in. Frost is insta win. It doesn't matter what you do. You sit down. I can't kill the face. Nah, sometimes it's better to not hit the army and do something else. But for the most part, killing an entire army for free is pretty fucking strong. Should pick that relic up. It's a good relic. The horseshoes is useless. Yeah, I would say, if I had to guess, I'd say he's on this town center and not going Mythic Age, but also I don't know, because, oh, he's up here. Oh.
Burek. Ești lost. Yuji. Yuji.
Hacks. He's eating my hunt. Yeah, he could be going to the Mythic Age if he's still on food. I wouldn't have assumed he would have walked all the way up here. And the other thing is maybe like Hecate's not so good because you can go for poundy dudes. Heca Gigantes.
Yuji. Mak. Yuji.
I should just send everything
Burek.
up here.
Yuji. Skopos.
And
Yuji.
attack over here.
Yuji. Ești lost.
That makes the most sense.
Skopos.
So we do this, we do
Burek.
this.
Skopos. Mak.
So my aim here is to like float gold and then buy a whole bunch of food in advance. Put China to Vubli. I would actually like to see. I would like to see the new Civ on Vubli, to be honest, because then we could just balance it and it would be fine. The question of like how to balance it is actually a difficult one because it's so poorly designed. I actually think that if we were to put a Chinese Civ onto Vubli, I would redo it. I would redo the units. I would redo some of the units. So I would remove the scout cavalry for one. I'd make sure that the scout cavalry is actually a counter archer unit and not a raider. Make it a Hippocon style unit or make it a raiding cavalry style unit. But yeah, that would be
Skopos.
number one change. And then you have to go ahead and look at all the other units and be like, okay, what does he actually have? He gets this weird unit. China gets this weird unit in the Castle Age, which is a counter archer. Do I strictly listen to jazz? No, I listen to a bunch of music.
Skopos.
Like, I'm not sure that unit makes a whole lot of sense. Like, I like the idea of the chariot being like a strong unit that does something. Like maybe you make the I don't know. Maybe you can make it just have bonus damage against everything, like 50% bonus damage against everything, sort of similar to the Fanatic, for example. Because it's really expensive and it would be an interesting unit, to say the least. And you can balance it for whatever. You don't have to just like straight, just that's the change. So then you have to think about the mounted archer. Exactly. That's a really dumb unit. It's like a unit which it's a unit which, like, what does it do? It's a unit which counters cavalry but is ranged, which is an interesting idea, but the problem is that it doesn't hit the ranged unit. It doesn't hit the cavalry unit.
Burek.
So it ends up not being good. Okay. We can talk about this more later.
Yes.
Burek. Yuji.
So we check the town center.
Schloss. Mak. Yuji.
E poro fras.
Smoke. Burek. Yuji. Mak. Schloss. Skopos.
Smoke.
Yuji.
Smoke.
Yuji. Burek. Mak. Yuji.
Smoke.
Yuji. Burek.
Smoke.
Burek. Yuji. Mak. Schloss.
Smoke.
Burek.
We run away.
Skopos.
E poro fras.
Schloss.
Smoke.
Burek. Yuji.
Smoke.
Up we go. Now we can think about getting our town center.
Skopos. Schloss. Yuji. Schloss. Skopos.
Run from this.
Yuji.
Grab these bad boys.
Skopos.
Okay, we'll get this town center first, I think.
Osto. Eschlost. Mak.
He's gonna try and attack it, so let's come over here.
Skopos.
Skopos. Osto.
Herr Jos.
Herr Joes.
I need to send a unit.
Skopos.
Maybe not a low HP one, maybe one of these ones.
Yuji. Osto.
Skopos.
E poro fras.
Yuji. Schloss.
E poro
Herr
fras.
Jos. Skopos. Osso.
Skopos. Burek. Yuji. Burek. Skopos. Burek. Schloss. Mak. Yuji. Schloss.
Yuji.
Mak. Mos inter.
Schloss. Mak. Yuji. Mak. Yuji.
He's looking for that gold mine there. No need to fight here.
Burek. Schloss. Yuji. Skopos. Skopos. Yuji. Schloss. Yuji. Mak. Burek. Mak. Schloss. Schloss. Yuji. Skopos. Schloss. Burek.
I would like to get a third town center behind this.
Schloss.
I think we just put this. Let's just make things annoying for him. Let's go in the armory. Let's get this as well. While this is going on, let's try and get this.
Burek. Yuji. Burek.
Let's get another one of these bad boys.
Burek. Schloss.
Smoke.
We got to go and attack that gold mine at the top, I think. We can also think about getting ourselves heavy infantry.
Burek. Schloss. Yuji. Schloss.
Burek.
Skopos.
Burek.
It's unfortunate that I lost that guy.
Herr Jos. Yuji. Herr Jos. Mos intem.
Burek.
Herr Jos. Yuji.
Burek. Yuji. Mak. Schloss.
Herr Joes. Mos inter.
Skopos. Mak. Schloss. Mak.
Put some pressure over here.
Skopos. Osso.
Yuji.
Burek.
E poro fras.
Mak.
E poro fras.
Burek. Osto.
Skopos.
This.
Yuji.
E poro fras.
Yuji. Mak. Skopos. Burek.
Okay.
Herr Jos.
Yuji.
Smoke.
Skopos.
Smoke.
Mak. Skopos.
There's his town center gone.
Skopos.
Smoke.
Get some cheeky raids onto that. Seems good.
Skopos.
Mos inter. Burek.
Burek. Mak. Skopos. Yuji.
Okay, so I can't actually do anything here.
Burek. Mak.
Herr Jos. Yuji.
Skopos.
Why am I still building those?
Burek. Yuji.
Skopos.
I'm kind of crumbling here, I'm not gonna lie.
Yuji.
Burek.
Smoke.
Skopos.
Smoke.
Yuji.
E poro fras.
See if we can put some pressure over here with that lampade. Might be enough.
Mak.
Burek.
Yuji. Mak.
Smoke.
Skopos. Yuji.
E poro fras.
Burek.
E
Schloss.
poro
Jos.
fras.
Osso.
Thank you so much for the Prime, the 3 months, Ezaman. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Osto. Mak.
There's no units here.
Skopos. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Mak. Skopos. Yuji.
And now we put pressure onto here.
Skopos.
Just get everything in here. This would be good.
Burek. Burek. Skopos. Yuji. Yuji. Burek. Skopos.
Herr Jos,
Yuji. Voliat. Voliat.
Yuji,
Eschloss.
Diat,
Herr Jos.
Yuji, Mak,
Skopos.
Burek. Burek. Skopos.
Herr Jos.
Osso, Eschloss,
Herr
Mos
Jos.
intent.
Herr Jos.
Yuji.
Burek.
What a mess.
Skopos.
Osto.
Burek.
Diat.
Skopos.
Burek.
Skopos. Yuji. Burek. Yuji.
Herr Jos.
Skopos. Burek.
Eschloss.
Skopos, Mak, Skopos, Eschloss, Skopos,
Skopos.
Osto.
Let's put these guys onto wood.
Yuji. Burek.
And you can take
Burek. Yuji.
this spot.
Herr Jos. Eschloss.
Burek.
Go to frontier, fine.
Skopos. Skopos. Yuji. Burek. Yuji. Burek. Burek. Yuji. Yuji. Burek. Yuji. Burek. Skopos.
Herr Jos, Osso,
Just trying to get popped here so I can...
Yuji.
I do not need to push in here. Kill this.
Skopos.
Deal with this.
Burek. Skopos. Yuji.
Skopos, Diat,
Skopos. Yuji. Burek.
Skopos. Eschloss.
Herr Jos,
Skopos. Skopos. Yuji.
Yuji,
Skopos. Yuji.
Burek,
Yuji.
Skopos, Osso, Mos Intum,
Skopos. Skopos. Burek.
Should retarget that.
Skopos. Yuji.
Hit that bloody Arcus!
Skopos. Yuji.
Voliat.
Burek.
Osto.
Burek. Yuji. Yuji.
Okay, so now we're going to move in and
Skopos. Eschloss. Herr
check this
Jos.
up on this.
Burek. Burek. Skopos. Skopos. Yuji. Eschloss.
Yuji, Osso,
Burek. Yuji. Burek. Yuji.
Burek,
Burek. Yuji. Burek.
Eschloss. Voliat.
Burek. Ma. Yuji. 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 Skopos. Burek.
Okay.
Yuji. Skopos. Burek. Burek.
Burek, Mos Intum,
Yuji. Eschloss.
Yuji.
Now we can take this.
Burek.
Yuji, Eschloss,
Skopos. 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 Burek. Eschloss. Yuji. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Yuji. Skopos. Skopos.
At this point, it just looks like he's kind of all in on in this age. So I just need to start getting upgrades and being happy with myself, my position.
Burek.
Especially getting this town center up would be really good. Make some destroyers over here.
Skopos.
Some pressure. I can't actually push in onto this, but
Yuji.
I'm fine if I can just get it.
Voliat. Skopos.
Burek,
Actually, I'm run this way.
Diat. Herr Jos.
Burek.
Mak. Eschloss. Mak. Osto. Voliat.
Yuji. Yuji.
He just deleted the Actually, run in and to the side.
Skopos. Burek. Yuji. Burek. Yuji. Skopos.
Herr Jos. Skopos. Burek.
Skopos.
Yuji.
Ma. Ma. Burek. Skopos. Skopos.
Burek.
Burek. Skopos. Skopos. Burek.
Okay, now we can have some champion dudes.
Skopos. Yuji.
I do have to be worried about him attacking here again.
Yuji, Osso, Diat,
Skopos.
Osto.
Skopos, Mak, Skopos,
Burek.
He doesn't have that many destroyers here, so I'm fine.
Burek. Yuji. Yuji.
Might even get a cheeky one of these bad boys.
Yuji. Yuji. Burek.
E poro
And
fras.
try and get this. Get Helios up.
Burek. Mak.
What's important against Helios is to deal with the wherever the temple is. But I think he might have actually killed the temple.
Skopos. Burek. Yuji. Skopos.
Let's see if we can put some pressure over here now.
Skopos. Mak.
Burek. Eshlost. Burek.
And then also if I can get architects to delay him killing anything of mine.
Skopos. Burek. Yuji.
Dilis moke.
Herjos.
Skopos. Yuji.
E poro fras.
Surprised I lived.
Skopos.
I think I should be able to push in here and kill this.
Dilis moke. E poro fras moke.
Skopos.
Dilis moke.
Let's champion units already. Can I get some more upgrades? Already deconstruct all that. Okay, that's gonna die then.
Yuji.
E
Burek.
We can
poro
take this
fras.
down.
Dilis moke.
I might be able to get in here and have that Hecagigantes put some pressure onto that.
Herjos. Herjos. Diat.
They saw it.
E
Skopos.
poro fras.
Yuji. Yuji.
E poro fras.
Yuji. Skopos.
He's so fast. How is he that fast?
Burek.
Dilis moke.
Yuji.
E poro fras.
Well, I've got a lot of idols here.
Burek.
Poro fras.
Burek.
Actually, is so good at distracting my dudes.
Skopos.
Herjos, Eshlos. Burek, Goliath.
Burek. Mak. Yuji. Burek.
Dilis moke. E
Skopos.
poro fras.
Yuji.
Burek.
And every time I think I've caught him out with like a unit movement, it's just not happened at all.
Burek. Yuji. Skopos.
E poro fras.
Yuji.
E poro fras. E
Skopos.
poro fras.
Skopos.
E poro fras.
That's my Lampades is over here.
Skopos. E poro fras.
Herjos.
Skopos.
E poro fras.
Yuji, Eshlos.
Yuji.
Burek. Skopos, Burek. Burek. Herjos. Skopos, Eshlos. Diat.
Burek. Mak. Yuji. Eshlo.
Skopos.
Skopos.
Herjos.
Yuji.
Oso. Oso. Eshlost.
Burek. Burek. Yuji.
Yuji. Herjos.
Skopos. Burek. Burek. Yuji.
Skopos.
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 Dilis moke.
Herjos, Eshlos.
Skopos.
E poro fras.
I'm surprised that went down, to be honest.
Skopos. Eshlost.
Herjos, Diat.
Burek. Burek. Skopos. Yuji.
E poro fras. E
Skopos.
poro fras.
Yuji. Mak.
That's a lot of...
Burek. Intum.
Herjos.
I did have shockwave. I probably should have used that.
Burek.
E poro fras. E poro fras. Poro fras.
Skopos.
E poro fras. E
Skopos.
poro
Dilis
fras.
moke.
Yuji. Herjos.
Skopos.
Skopos. Skopos. Intum.
Yuji. Burek.
E poro fras. E poro fras.
Skopos.
Burek.
Herjos, Goliath.
Burek. Yuji.
Dilis moke.
Skopos. Eshlos. Diat.
Over here then.
Yuji. Burek. Yuji. 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 Burek. Skopos. Yuji. Yuji. Burek. Yuji. Burek. Yuji. Burek. Yuji.
That's frustrating, isn't it?
Yuji.
Dilis moke.
Probably think about starting a trade route maybe, because game is not easy for me.
Eshlost.
Keep building these guys. I have to keep dealing with...
Dilis moke. E poro fras. E poro fras. Skopos, Gilis Moke. Burek. Yuji, Shlos, Yuji. Gilis Moke. Yuji.
Skopos. Skopos. Eschlost. Yuji. Burek. Eschlost also.
Yuji. Skopos, Yuji.
Getting so much value out of his archers. I don't really have a... Maybe I could make...
Porofras. Yuji.
Skopos.
Skopos. Burek. Porofras. Skopos. Burek. Gilis Moke. Burek. Yuji. Porofras. Moke.
I just want to get this town center. No more town center for you.
Yuji. Yuji. Burek. Yuji. Skopos. Shlos. Burek. Burek. Yuji. Porofras. Burek. Yuji. Skopos.
Skopos. Also, most intim.
Skopos. Moke. Yuji. Burek. Yuji. Yuji. Porofras. Burek. Skopos. Burek. Skopos. Gilis Moke. Porofras. Burek.
Skopos.
Yuji.
I swear I captured that relic. Why did I not have it? Whoops. Just like, let's just casually not make units again.
Burek. Mat. Burek. Yuji. Shlos. Yuji. Gilis Moke. Yuji. Shlos. Mat.
Yuji.
Skopos.
Yuji. Diat.
Skopos. Burek. Yuji. Skopos. Mat.
Burek. Erjost. Diat.
Burek. Mat. Yuji.
Skopos.
Mosto. Yuji. Diat. Diat.
Yuji. Shlos. Yuji. Skopos. Porofras. Burek. Yuji. Gilis Moke. Porofras.
Herjos. Yuji. Diat.
Skopos. Shlos. Skopos. Shlos.
He might actually vortex up there.
Yuji. Shlos. Yuji. Shlos. Shlos.
I would.
Porofras. Burek. Porofras.
Yuji. Voliat. Herjos.
Burek. Yuji. Yuji. Burek. Skopos. Yuji.
Kerjos.
Voliat. Skopos.
Shlos. Yuji.
Skopos. Voliat.
Skopos. Gilis Moke. Skopos. Burek. Mat. Yuji. Yuji. Skopos. Gilis Moke.
Herjos. Skopos.
Skopos. Skopos. Porofras.
Skopos. Diat. Yuji. Diat.
Herjos. Diat.
Skopos. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Gilis Moke. Gilis Moke. Burek.
Voliat.
Yuji.
Skopos. Yuji. Skopos.
Man, this game's shit.
Porofras. Burek.
I can't win.
Burek.
Let me win.
Yuji. Skopos. Burek. Shlos. Burek. Yuji. Shlos. Burek. Burek. Skopos. Shlos.
Yuji.
Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Porofras. Burek. Skopos. Mat. Skopos. Skopos.
Burek.
Herjos.
Skopos. Skopos. Yuji. Yuji. Burek. Shlos. Skopos. Yuji. Yuji.
Herjos.
Skopos. Gilis Moke. Skopos. Gilis Moke. Mat. Yuji.
Yuji.
Burek. Yuji. Mat. Shlos.
Yuji. Most in Eschlost. Burek. Yuji.
Skopos. Porofras.
Skopos.
Yuji. Porofras.
Mat.
Shlos. Yuji. Porofras.
Yuji. Burek. Yuji. Mat.
Shlos.
Burek.
Skopos. Skopos, Dilis Moke. Yuji, Dilis Moke. Yuji, E Porofras. Skopos,
Herr Jones. Skopos. Osto.
Yuji.
Yuji. Diot.
Burek, Mak, Eshlos. Skopos, Yuji, Eshlos, Mak. Burek, Yuji. Skopos, Yuji. Skopos, Yuji.
Burek.
Burek. Eschlost.
Yuji. Yuji. Burek, Yuji. Skopos, Mak.
There's so many towers.
Burek. Yuji. Burek. Yuji. E Porofras. Yuji.
Kepjos.
Yuji. Mak. Yuji.
Burek. Yuji. Diot. Burek. Diot.
Burek. Eshlos.
Yuji. Kepjos. Eschlost.
Yuji. Burek. Eshlos. Eshlos. Yuji. Yuji. Eshlos. Burek. E Porofras. Yuji. Yuji. Burek. Eshlos.
Yuji. Burek. Herr Mos Inter.
Burek. Mak.
Skopos. Diot. Diot.
Yuji. Skopos. Eshlos. Mak.
Skopos.
Burek. Eshlos. Mak. E Porofras.
Yuji. Goliath. Herr Jones. Mak. Skopos. Schloss.
Burek. Dilis Moke.
Herr Jones. Schloss.
Skopos. Burek.
Schloss. Yuji. Mak.
Burek.
Burek. Skopos.
Burek.
Yuji. Mak. Dilis Moke.
Okay.
Yuji. Eshlos.
Skopos. Yuji. Mos Inter. Diot. Osto. Yuji. Diot.
Yuji. Yuji. Eshlos. Yuji.
Yuji.
Skopos. Mos Inter. Burek. Mos Inter. Skopos.
E Porofras.
Yuji.
Goliath.
Yuji. Mak. Yuji. Yuji.
Herr Jones.
Kepjos. Also. Skopos. Also.
Skopos. Diot.
Skopos. E Porofras.
Skopos.
Yuji. Eshlos.
Okay, that's no more thingamajiggies.
Herr Jones.
Burek. Dilis Moke.
Skopos. Yuji.
Burek. Skopos. Dilis Moke. Yuji.
Yuji. Mak. Also. Diat.
Skopos. E Porofras. Dilis Moke. Skopos. Yuji. Burek. E Porofras.
Burek. Mak. Goliath.
Burek. Skopos. E Porofras. Burek. Dilis Moke.
Yuji.
Burek. Yuji.
Skopos. Kepjos. Kepjos.
Burek.
Kepjos. Kepjos. Skopos. Kepjos. Skopos. Yuji.
Yuji.
Yuji, Burek, Burek, Gigi,
E poro fras.
Burek, Yuji,
E poro fras.
Efjos, also, Diat, Bureg, Skobos, Efjos, Intim,
Why are you building these here? That's dumb.
Yuji,
E poro fras.
Yuji, Eshlos, Yuji,
Burek,
Gilles moke. E
Yuji,
poro fras.
Yuji,
Gilles moke.
Yuji,
E poro fras.
Yuji, Intim,
Mos intem.
Yuji,
Mak. Mos intem.
Burek,
Gilles moke.
Yuji,
Efjos,
Bure. Yuji.
Burek,
E
Burek,
poro fras.
Bureg,
GG. Yoshi too good. I had such an overwhelming advantage, but he's just all over the map. Fuck me. That was a tough game. I don't even know what to say. Like, he can turtle here because of Arcus. I didn't really have a good option to go through that apart from... I probably could have gone... Nah, because I need to be able to defend against the siege pushing out. Yeah, early... If he deconstructs the mana, then I just lose to the Oracle Rush. Because I have to run straight away. Maybe I get out, maybe I don't. Because he didn't deconstruct it, I can sit here. Yeah, he's just out of gold now. Pretty crazy game. I don't know what else to say about it. He didn't have a trade route, so yeah, he's just out of gold, so he can't keep fighting. I don't know where he got all the gold from, though. He might have been trading for how long? Because this Tartarian gate just too strong. There's like no moment that he could come over and kill this, because then I get too much of an overwhelming advantage elsewhere. Post game. Units killed lost. It's only barely favoring him. He'd have so many more resources than me. Is that just from our upgrades? No. Atlantean Wars are fucking hard. It's a fun game though. GG Yoshi, GG.